welcome back to another video. Today we are fixing my 2-year-old Makita DTD152 impact driver because this has gotten stuck after I got the drill back and someone borrowed it from me. So as you can see, this is really hard to push in, so I don't know what the fuck they did, if they changed this or dropped it, or this is really unpractical because I can push it this way, you know, with my thumb when I'm holding it, but the other way is basically impossible. So let's use a new Makita to fix an old Makita and at least open it up and see what we can do with it. First, some beer. Cheers, guys and girls. So I got a general idea of what's going on in here. So what you need is Phillips head PH2 bit, long one preferably, since you have to go into 2 deep screws here and you don't want the bit to be too big, so something like this is the perfect size fingers for reference. And then you want some sandpaper. This is just the cheapest P60 grit you can buy for an orbital sander, but it'll do the job just fine, because what I think happened is either this is gotten bent, so it's all bent in there so it doesn't go through its gates properly, or someone tried to fix it and take it out and swapped it with something they had lying around, because you can see it's full of copper paste and stuff, so I don't know what happened. Anyways, let's get this thing opened and see what we can do. First I'll take this off because this is just in the way for filming purposes here. So I like to start with the 2 screws here actually when I'm fixing stuff, just otherwise I will forget, because there is 1 screw under here as well. So if I don't take this off at the very start, I forget this very screw right there. So let's get that out of the way. All the screws are equal length, as I said in my previous videos, so don't worry about sorting them. Let's get them all out. Should be 9 screws, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 screws actually. 9 on the new one. The new one doesn't have this. Doesn't have the cap or either actually, it just has more screws around the clamshell there. Let's get all of them out. There we go. Move this over to the side. Then I like to start opening this from the bottom, like that. Hold it a little bit like that with your fingers. Just pinch your fingers in between the gap here. Small crowbar or a carpet knife. Pop that in the top here, if you can. Always as easy when you are sitting behind a camera, because I have to be careful not to bump it as well. So let's see. There we go. I forgot to put my fingers in there. There we go. This bad boy is now open, or might be stuck on this actually. So let's push that trigger. Oh yeah, you can see the trigger moving as okay, so now I'm selecting gears with the trigger. Okay, that's no good, is it? Okay, let's try to get this apart without breaking anything actually. After seeing that, I'm kind of nervous to break something. Yeah, you can see it's stuck on this thing. So let's try push that in. There, yeah, it's stuck on that. Not sure you can see that, but it's been rubbing here. This is how it looks inside, but you probably know if you watch my other videos. So let's see if we can get this. To get this out, you have to take the trigger out because it's a selector on the top of the trigger. The trigger should be loose, not in this case though, because this is holding everything in place. So push this through, and the trigger will, yeah, the trigger will come like that. So let's see. As you can see, this has been rubbing badly. Right here and here. Yeah, also here. So here's the, oh, okay. It's plastic falling out. Okay. Where did you come from, little guy? Where do you live? Aha, I see. So he broke the other, or he or she or whoever borrowed it. I know who it is, but I won't call names. They broke the other trigger. So this is the leftovers, and they put some other trigger that doesn't fit in there. Okay, I'm not gonna buy a new one. This drill is 2 years old, so I'm just gonna sand this bad boy down. So here was the mechanism I talked about, right here. This is what selects forward and reverse or lock in the middle there, so you can push the trigger. So let's use the clamshell here then as a template, so we can sand this down to the, okay, so, oops, sorry for that. As you can see, this isn't wide enough, and it's too thick. So let's try sanding it down a little, see what happens. Maybe we can get another 2 years out of this drill. I think I'm just gonna sand the top because this one sticks out a little, so I don't want to break it. Okay, maybe we can take a little on the edge if we are careful, just like that. Put it like that, so this is on the outside of the sandpaper, the little fork there. I don't care if it's perfect, I just want it to work for a little longer. I don't want to buy a new drill just because of this. So, okay, let's try to take some material off in the center here as well, because I can see it's concaving like that. Okay, let's turn this a little. There, and then some more on the top, and some fresh paper over here. Okay, let's check. Okay, a lot better. Yep, goes in both ways now. So let's take a little bit more, just a couple of passes, and then try to assemble it and see if it's any better. Okay, so fresh paper, maybe get this dust off. There we go. Oh, maybe a little bit more in the middle here first, actually. Better, and then the back side a little bit more. sip of beer and see if it worked. That's good. Ooh, baby. Nice. Okay, let's try it this way. The way it's supposed to be mounted. Let's see if I can push. Okay, that's, yeah, it's dragging a little here, right here, on the top here and there, because we didn't sand that much there. So maybe let's try to angle it a little like this as we sand and see. Perfect. Yes. Okay, let's clean this mess up, or just put it to the side. I have to clean it up later. You don't. Okay, let's put the trigger back in and see. So, Mr. Trigger, you go there. This thing goes like that. Like so. This bad boy goes there. Make sure you position the trigger in the hole here as you put it together so you don't break it. Like this other half width did. So. And let's start with the screw that I always forget. So I don't. Like that, and then we can put all the rest of the screws in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2 for the back shell. I think one ugga is enough for this. Ah, maybe 2 or 3. Perfect. Rear clamshell. 9 and 10 screws. So took out 10, 10 back in. And let's put the thingamathing back on. Thingamathing. Is this magnetic? Yeah, it is. Nice. Okay. Let's put a battery in and see what's up. Ooh, kind of loosey-doozy, but it works. Okay, let's see. Yeah, nice. So, it's not a perfect fix, but it'll work. I can push this in easily with one finger. And it works. Great success. Thanks for watching. Give the video a like, subscribe if you want to, and have a lovely evening.